Hi there. It's December 1st, 2021. Thought I'd give you an update on where we're going with this vehicle. Last 2.5 months, I've done a whole bunch of little videos in the evenings of putting all the new parts into the motor, mating it to the transmission, and getting her in the vehicle. That's in 2 parts, so I'm going to release those over the next couple days. As of now, we're sitting at just waiting to finish up the last of the dash wiring for the new Haltech IC7, which I have here. I'll give you a quick glimpse of it, but it's going to be coming up in probably part 18 or 19 of the video, along with hopefully I'll be getting it soon here. I think I'm number 24 on the list here with panic wiring, waiting for my panic harness and link ECU. But everything's going well, and thought I'd give you an update here. So right now I've been spending a lot of time looking at drawings like this and going through them one by one, wire by wire. That's the inside. It's a complete mess, but everything is coming together very nicely. I only have about 2 wires that I need to figure out here, and that should be it. If you're wondering, that's a Fluke 787. That's a great meter. It allows me to send signals to the dash to make sure each pin on the dash is correct. And it also, you know, if you need a good multimeter, that is overkill like you wouldn't believe. But it is awesome. It also sends a frequency too. If you ever need frequency, I'll do that too. I got my JSP fuel rail, Marshall fuel pressure gauge. Making some custom power steering hoses here. They are not done yet. That's a hell of a work in progress right now. However, I do have the high pressure power steering hose complete. There she is, the blue one right there. I also have the heater hoses complete. So the heater valve, everything is tied in correctly. This is the only way I can get it. Like, I've tried everything here. That was just ridiculously hard to do. Also deleted the throttle body heater, coolant heater, or coolant, sorry, throttle body coolant. So that's gone. That's just looped together now. Don't need that. I rebuilt the starter myself. It is working on the original RA64 loom there, so I don't have to put that into the panic harness. And also have the alternator on the RA64 loom, which I might change onto the panic harness, because that thing can be read directly into the ECU, and then I can send that signal to my dash, which is the IC7, through CAN bus. So it all works nicely. Everything's looking good so far. But hope you enjoy the video. It should be on pretty soon here. Thank you. Bye. Make sure you subscribe and make sure you hit the like. Bye-bye. So I'll put the original alternator bracket back in, because I like it, and it's free, so I'm going to use it. We're not going to tighten it with the impact there, we're just putting it on with the impact. Just a little bit safer there. I don't want to strip anything or make it too tight. that's the alternator bracket. Just going to clean up the mounting surface here of the oil cooler. Painted the block with POR 15. It's nice and clean. Nice and clean. Here's the first of the new parts. The old hoses here. We got some brand new ones from Toyota. I'm going to start putting those on. Perfect match. Man, these things are going to be tight. We use the factory spring clips. As there are nothing wrong with these. Should have probably ordered some more, but whatever. It's too late now. Oil cooler's in good shape. Got a new seal for it also. There you go. And here's this new seal. wonder if there's a bypass for this. I'd surely buy a bypass for this thing. There you go. That's a nice fit. It's not going anywhere. There you go. Well, we're going to start off with the water pump housing now. This is the back of the housing, all cleaned up, ready to go. And again, thanks to SAXAJDM for all these bits and pieces, the goodies. This is going to start off with a new water pump seal. Another Toyota part here. Goes on the back like so. Kind of just sits in place there. I just got to make sure it stays in place. So we'll mock up the water pump housing on this one here. Again, thanks SAXAJDM for all the factory parts there I needed for this. Here's a seal that goes on the back. This is a brand spanking new ACEN water pump. And the gasket for it. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this little screw in first. It's recessed. This one's specifically designed to go in first, so you can hook the whole thing up together. You don't have to tighten it, just do it hand tight there so it can at least move a little. And then you're going to mock everything up so you can put the bolts right in, nothing's going to move. Those are the first two main ones. The seal is still on the back. Now we'll pop this guy in. And give this one a little tighten. we'll do the upper outlet housing now. I'm just going to clean up the surface a little there and get ready to mount this. Again, another Toyota gasket. Brand new stuff. It's nice to have the factory stuff. SAXAJDM, I'll put a link in the description. Give them a holler if you guys ever need anything. They're really good at getting it for you. One thing I did do is I did clean the threads out of pretty much everything here, so we would have nice mounting. We don't have to worry about anything at a future date. I think it was a good decision. Nice. And you got to finish up with the ubiquitous. That's not going nowhere. Now we'll put the thermostat housing in. This is out of a Lexus GX 470. It's identical to the beam, so got this off Rock Auto. THT 015 is the part number, and then the Beck Arnley seal number is that. They're identical to the Toyota. I pulled out my original ones and they look the same. I like opening up new parts. And brand new bolt, brand new nuts. Brand new piece. We're going to throw that on there. So next one here is this bearing. This one here, I'm going to add a little bit of grease to the pin. Not a lot. Nice. So right now, there's the new belt. Top timing adjusting marks are lined up. Just went to move the bottom belt. If you can notice there, I did mark it in red. And if you get up close there, you can see the dot has to be lined up with the triangle. And we're going to preload the whole assembly here so we don't have too much snapback. You'll see what I mean when I get this thing ready to go here. So now I have the new belt installed. It's lined up with the marks, with the factory marks that Toyota has left. Put a little bit of red pen on there so we can see it. Everything is pretty good. So now I'm just going to go grenade the pin on here. Man, this thing's tight. There we go. And she's good. Do a rotation here to see how she lines up. Well, there you have it. Timing belt's installed. All the new parts are installed here. We'll just continue on with the process. POR 15 the entire block and cleaned it up, so it's nice. I'm going to take the valve cover off and throw that into the dishwasher at home and come out nice, and I'll give it a coat of paint. And then I'll do the valve cover gaskets. And the brand new, what else do I have there? Spark plugs. We'll get those on there too. And then just waiting on the fabricator to finish up with the engine mounts. I had some mods done to them. I wanted them raised about 7/8 of an inch on the front. The tranny mount's good, but I felt I could use a little bit more clearance at the bottom there. So he's modding them for me, and we'll go from there. Gonna put the water pipes on now. Brand new gaskets again. New O-rings. I'm gonna move a whole bunch of stuff just to get this thing in. It should be fun. So now I got the water pipes on. all the clamps are on. That's good, and the main bypass hose is on here. So I am going to use heating. I'm going to need that. Pulling out all the coil packs. Yeah, we got some leaks on the inside gasket here, so it's probably good that I'm doing this. Just going to put the valve cover or cover gasket back on here. There. Look at that. A little bit of anti-seize on the shaft. So we'll take this off one day if we need to. Which we probably will need to. I'll hit that with an impact a little bit later. There, looking more like an engine now. We'll get these put in now. Denso iridium plugs. A little bit of anti-seize on some of the threads. Not a lot, just enough. Just to show you, these are the original plugs. These are the new ones. Identical. These are already gapped, ready to go. And the only difference is these are different, brand spanking new. There's the part number if you're looking. Actually, this will probably give you a better part number here. There she is. It's important to do these all by hand. Never use the machine to tighten these, especially spark plugs. They're not super tight, can't be. You just have to get them just snug. If you've done enough spark plugs, you know an aluminum head, you got to be very careful. That should do it. Here's the valve cover. Gave it a fresh coat of paint after I cleaned it up, put it in the dishwasher overnight, and now I'm just going to put a brand new gasket on. Got this from SAXAJDM along with the rebuild kit. Very nice to support those guys. They've been really good helping me out. It's nice to get factory OEM stuff. Fits like a glove. Don't have to worry about anything. Yeah, here we go. Back to this here. Putting on a factory valve cover gasket, brand new. Just threw the other one away. There's no point keeping it. Been on the car since probably new. Got a center one put on already. Put a little dab of silicone around the holes. And this is basically ready to go on now. So I'm going to leave this aside. Move the box. Bring the engine back over. And just finish up siliconing this. Putting a little bit of silicone here. So you don't get any leaks. Just putting a little dab around here. And it's not very thick. This gives it a little bit of added protection. Just so it forms a nice seal around the rubber. There you go. And I also put an entire seal around here too. And it's nicely set up there, so almost forgot that. There we go. Now we take the freshly painted valve cover. And just seat her on nicely. Oh, that's money. She's sitting there good. Everything's nice and clean. We can start putting it back together properly. Just gonna snug these down on low torque. Now I'm just going to go get my ratchet and tighten these up. There we go. That's nicely done. Now, we will put these... I'll just put the coil packs back in. Number 1. They're all nicely cleaned up. There it is. Looking good now. Hope you enjoyed the video. Get another one up to you right away for the transmission part install and then into the car. As you can see, this is where we are. Hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe, like, send it to your friends. Take care. Bye.